so excited because Charlotte Tilbury just came out with her holiday collection. But I'm even more excited because I'm not doing this video by myself. I'm doing this video in collaboration with my beautiful friend Gigi. She also has her own YouTube channel. She loves everything beauty and she's always on top and fast with all the new releases. The idea of us doing this video together is so you can see how the eyeshadow palette and the blushes work in different skin tones. She's a little richer than me when it comes to skin tone and I'm a little lighter than her. So you're gonna be able to see how it works in both. And I'm sure that the shades in this eyeshadow palette, it's going to pop on her like it ain't your business. I love her to pieces. She's amazing. I know you're gonna love her too. Make sure that after you're done watching my video, go watch hers, go follow her, show her some love, leave her a comment, letting her know that you're one of my babes. And I just really hope that you enjoy our collaboration that we did with so much love. Look at me. If you know, you know. Like my hair, it is not given right now. And I'm here for you. You know I love you. Here you have the new limited edition The Beauty Burst eyeshadow palette. It is $75, made in Italy, and this is a 9-pan eyeshadow palette featuring Neutra and eye-popping golden, pink, lilac, and silver shades in a mixture of matte and metallic finishes. Oh my gosh, this packaging looks even better in person. This will be like the perfect rainbow for me. Pink, purple, golden. Oh, I'm obsessed. Let's do some swatches. I'm gonna start from here and then we're gonna keep on going like this. And I'm gonna be putting the names of the swatches up in the screen. Then the formula of this first shade feels super soft. The swatches are super pretty. I do like some shades better than others. Let me just wipe this off before I end up making a mess on my clothes. The first three matte shades on top, they are so beautiful. They feel so yummy and buttery and smooth. And to the touch, they feel super soft. They're giving more like a thin, velvety formulation. But then this pink one right here is supposed to be also a matte, like the ones that we're getting on top, but it's not giving me the same. For some reason, it doesn't feel as smooth. At least to the touch. Let's see what's up on the eyes. Now, when it comes to the sparkles, this one right here, the silver, it is super intense, super popping. And then when it comes to this one right here, it feels sandy, like grainy, and it's not as pigmented. This is gonna give you more like a wash of color. It's gonna be more like a pop shade, something like that. And then this one right here, it's a lot more velvety, a lot more creamy. It doesn't feel granny or sandy like this too. And this one, it's also a little bit more on the intense side, like the silver right here. Swatch this one again. Boom. Tell me something about that. I mean, these two shades together, they're gonna be everything. And then we have this one and this one down here that they do feel sandy and also grainy. And look, see, like you can barely see them. But I'm not even gonna talk shit about them until we try them on the eyes. I was thinking about creating one look. These two shades right here, we're calling My Name, But then after swatching the silver and this one right here, I'm gonna create two looks. And just so you know, I also picked up both of the blushes highlighter, the new ones. I got the one for light to medium skin tones and then the one for Teint deep complexion. But we're gonna talk about them when it's time for the cheeks. I'm prepping my lid with a little bit of the Gel Cosmetic eye base. I'm gonna start with my Sonia G blending brush and I'm gonna pick up a little bit of the matte brown shade. I'm gonna apply right here on my outer V. Wow. Let me dust my brush because that is giving a lot. I really wasn't expecting this much pigmentation when it comes to Charlotte Tilbury. She's always given the bare minimum. Now I'm gonna pick up a small blending brush and a little bit more of the same brown and I'm gonna apply right here in my inner corner. Just like this. Damn, I am impressed with the color payoff. Now I'm just wiping off my brushes really good because now I'm gonna be using the big blending brush with this shade that is a little lighter than the one that we were just using before. I do have a little bit of fallout, have that in mind. And then now I'm gonna be using this shade to blend these edges. A little bit right here. And that it's also dark. So let me wipe my brush again and I'm gonna be just grabbing a little bit of the lightest one, which is this one, and I'm gonna be using the shade to just blow it up a little bit. I picked up my big fluffy brush and I'm using it clean just to diffuse everything right here a little bit more. I'm gonna go back with my blending brush and I'm gonna use whatever I had there to just connect these two ends. I do feel that the shades are giving you a lot, but then after you blend them, they kind of blend away. So I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna pick up a little bit more of the brown and I'm just gonna build it up a little bit more right here. I'm not gonna apply that much. And then the small blending brush, same thing. Right here, this is giving me fallout. Now I just have to take this fallout off and it's coming more from the dark brown shade. So that's even worse. One thing I'm gonna tell you off rip is that the three matte shades right here, they're way too close from each other on the eye. Like right here, they don't look the same at all. I get it, but after you blend them on the eye, that you're creating a look, they become un arroz con mango and they end up looking all the same. You see how they're not really giving you the definition that you need? Like when I use the brown right here, I needed something to blend the edges. That's when I went with this one, the one in the middle. But then after I applied that one on my eye and it got mixed up a little bit with the brown, you can even see which one it's which one. And then this one right here, that one, it's okay. I did use that. It blends everything well, but same thing. Like it's not, you know, I don't know. It's not. When you apply three shades on your eye and they all end up looking like one, they're boring. Now with my worker from Sonia G, I'm gonna pick up a little bit of the silver and I'm being careful because it's very messy. You saw how it swatched. Let's see how it looks on the eye. My brush is completely dry and I'm just gonna apply this right on the center of my lid. Boom. Okay, so that looks nice. That looks so stunning. I can only imagine if I wet my brush. Beautiful. I love it. And it gave me a lot with only one little swipe, so that's good. Now I'm just gonna wet my brush. I'm gonna pick up a little bit more of the silver because we have to see how it looks wet. Oh my gosh. Yes. And the formula, it's really thin. I love the way that it's transitioning into the mattes. See how it doesn't look harsh or patchy. I'm gonna pick up a little bit more with the tip of the same brush, and I'm gonna apply right here on my tear duct. Boom! This is really freaking popping. A little bit more right here on my brow bone. Now for my lower lash, I'm gonna be using the same matte shades, but now we're gonna start with the lightest one, then this one, and then the darkest one. Closer to my lower lashes. I'm gonna diffuse this one, and I'm gonna bring it a little lower. Then now with the tip of the brush, so I can be a little bit more precise, I'm gonna, even though I don't even know why I'm wasting my time, because again, on the eye, these three shades, they look the same. I'm gonna pick up something a little smaller, like the Flat Definer from Sonia G. It looks a little bit patchy right there, right? It does. And then now we're gonna be picking up the dark brown one, and I'm gonna stamp it right on top of my lower lashes. Now I'm applying a little bit of mascara. I love this mirror. It is so clear, and I also love that it goes all the way back. So if you're blind like me, you can eat and get in the mirror like I'm doing right now. So this is the first look. I like it. I love it. I love the shades. I love everything about it. But this is nothing that I can create with some of my other palettes, some of the silvers and browns that I already have in my collection for sure. And then now for the other look, it's like, okay, I mean, I have to use the same mattes that I used before because we don't have nothing else. Actually, we do have the pink, so let's just work with the pink. But this pink and this together, it's not going to give me enough depth. But I'm gonna be using the pink as transition shade, so I'm gonna be picking it up with the E28, I think this is, from Rose and Ben's Beauty. And this shade right here, it is super powdery. Okay, so again, I'm gonna start right here with my V, and I'm gonna bring it on my crease and above. It's not giving me that much pigmentation like this, so I'm just gonna pick it up, and I'm gonna pack the shade first, and then we do the blending. Like I'm applying the color exactly where I want it first, just like this. Now it looks pretty. Now I'm just gonna do a little tap, 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 a technique all over, so everything can look really nice and diffuse and heavenly. So this is a nice pink. I'm gonna apply a little bit more right here on my V. Okay, so I'm getting a little bit inspired now with this little pointy blending brush from Sonia G. I'm gonna pick up a little bit of the brown. Remember that you have to have a light hand when it comes to a brown because it gives a lot from the beginning. I'm just gonna blend it in slow circular motions right here on my V, just like this. I wanted more like a little hint of brown, not something too crazy. Now with the same brush, I'm gonna pick up a little bit of the brown, and then this one, and also this one. I'm mixing those three matte shades, and I'm also gonna apply right here on my V, and I'm blending it right on the spot. Now with the first brush that we used, the fluffy one, I'm gonna pick up a little bit more of the pink matte shade, and I'm gonna use it to blend the edges of the browns right here on my V. Perfect. I was talking shit about the pink at first, but I take that back. I like it and a lot. It is the same formula as the matte that we have on top. Now I'm gonna be using my Worker Pro from Sonia G. Let me just clean it, like wipe it down really quick. and make sure that we don't have any of the silver. And then now we're gonna pick up a little bit of this beauty down here. I thought I was recording, but I wasn't. I was telling you that I was talking shit about the pink at first, but it actually looks really blurring on the eye, the matte pink. Now, I already applied this shade right here, this one, with my Worker Pro from Sonia G, and I didn't like the way it looked with the dry brush. It didn't give me anything, to be honest with you. Like the silver gave it to me like right away, but then this one, it's like you have to work a little harder. So I wet my brush, I'm wetting it again, and then I applied a little bit more, and this is how it looks with the wet brush. And you see how it's there, but it's okay. I'm gonna pick up a little bit more, and I'm literally like digging in here, you know, because I need this to show like I want it to show. And after you wet your brush, it gets really creamy. And then let's try this again. I like it. It's okay. Even from far, this one, it's like in your face. It's blinding you from a mile away. This is perfect for nighttime. Literally, like, it's giving disco vibe for sure. This one, it's a lot more settled, more calmed down, perfect for like every day. I'm wiping down the brush again, and then now let me pick up a little bit of this one. I'm gonna pop it right here on the inner corner of my eye. So I feel that this one, it's blinding a little bit more. Yeah, because it's lighter. I'm gonna pick up a little bit of this one, like with the tip of the brush, just a tiny bit. And I'm gonna apply right here on my tear duct. Bro, I'm over here stamping the shit out of the fucking shades with my fingers. Annoying. Now, for the lower lash, I'm gonna start with the pink, and I'm just gonna apply it all along my lower lash. And then with a little detail brush, like this one from Sonia G, this one is her pencil brush. With the tip of it, I'm gonna pick up the brown, and I'm gonna stamp it right on top of my lower lashes. So let me know which look do you like more down below, this one or this one. I'm not gonna lie, I do like this one a little bit more, but just because of the way that is beaming. But I do feel that they're giving different vibes, different moods. They're totally for different places. So I am feeling both of them. Now it is time for the cheeks. Let's see what's up with this palette. Here you have the new Hollywood Blush and Glow Glide palettes. They're $29 each, and they're made in Italy. This one is for light to medium skin tones, and is a mini cheek palette with rosy pink blush and pearlescent pink highlighter shades for a glowing, lifted looking skin and pretty blush cheeks. And then this other one is for tan to deep skin complexion with terracotta blush and golden highlighter shades. They're very little. Very little. How much product do we get in here? 0.26 ounces for $29. They're cute. I like this one. This one is giving too much orange and too much golden. The highlighter is gonna be super dark for my skin tone. It's actually gonna make me look bruised up, dirty, and muddy. I already know it. In my mind, I'm like, okay, even though it's for tan deep skin complexion, I like the blush. I thought that this was gonna be a little bit more brown, not so orange, but okay. I'm gonna start with the pink. I'm gonna be using the C41 from Rose & Ben's Beauty, and let's pick up the blush first. I have about that much. Let's see. Oh, I like. You see it, but it's giving you the perfect amount. Not too much, not too little, and it's not patchy. It blends in right away. And it's a beautiful rosy pink. I just aggravated myself because I should have used this one for this eye look and then this one for this eye look. And I did it backwards, but whatever. I'm gonna pick up a little bit more of the blush to see if it's buildable. And the more you put on, the brighter it gets, and I'm loving that. See, like it doesn't really give you that much more color. It's giving you more brightening. Now let's go in with this one. Let's see. Okay, so this formula, it's better than her last blushes. It is a little bit more blurting and it looks smoother on the skin. Chef kiss. Now let's go and move on with the highlighter. I'm gonna start with this one right here. Let's see. Okay. I see it. A little bit goes a long way. You don't have to apply a lot to show. And it's not emphasizing texture. The formula, it is actually really creamy and solid. It's not really like sparkly. It doesn't have any glitter. Amazing highlighter. And then the shade of the highlighter and the shade of the blush, perfect match. Brush, but of course I wiped it off. And I can go ham with this one because this highlighter, it is not for me. Look how dark it is. I'm not even gonna apply more. See, like you see it there when the light it's hitting it, but then when the light it's not hitting it, look how patchy it looks. It literally looks like if I have a bruise right here. Just gonna pick up a little bit of the pink highlighter and I'm gonna apply it right on top to fix this a little bit. Oy, whatever. Okay, babe, so if you're my skin complexion, I don't recommend you this one. You're gonna waste your money. I mean, if you love the blush, I get it. But if I was you, I won't be getting this whole little palette only for the blush. You also want to take advantage of the highlighter because the highlighter, it is really, really stunning. Now, when it comes to this one, it's given everything that it's supposed to give. I mean, look at this. It looks wet, it looks glowy, and the perfect flush of color. It doesn't matter how you move your face. Look at that. It literally looks wet. See that? And I only applied a little bit. Love it. Also, this highlighter on the eyes, yes. She have to come out with one of these with this blush, but with something lighter for highlighter. And yes, this blush definitely looks better on the face. Now, is this new holiday collection from Charlotte Tilbury worth your money? Is it a must-have? Let's talk about the eyeshadow palette first. She killed it with the packaging, first of all. And then when it comes to the shades, they are pretty, they're girly, they're really sparkly, even though I think, in my opinion, they do look a little bit more sparkly in the promo pictures than in real life. I do love the mattes, but when it comes to these shades right here, the shimmery sparkly shades, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 shades, and I really only like 2 of them, which is the silver and then this one right here, because this one I'm not really like obsessed over it. And then these 2 shades right here, they don't really show. I'm just saying, and I'm sure you also know too, that you can definitely get shimmery, beautiful shades like the ones that we're getting in this palette and other brands for a lot less money, and that they actually show a lot more on the eyes, which that's exactly what we all want. Being straight up with you, I was really expecting all these shades to show like this one, or even more, like more extra, more popping, more beaming. That's how they look on the pictures, right? But only the silver one really looks like this, and this is all you're gonna get. So I don't really think it's a must-have. On the other hand, when it comes to these mini babies right here, I do really recommend you this one. I'm actually obsessed with the way this highlighter looks. Oh, I love a highlighter that looks wet, and this one really, really looks wet. And in person, it's giving you even more of the wet finish. It's a lot more noticeable. I can't stop looking at myself through the monitor. Like, it looks delicious. So yes, 10 out of 10. I recommend you this little baby right here. Get you this for sure. And if you are 10 deep skin complexion, then this is gonna be the same on you. Don't forget to go watch Gigi's video. Let's go together right now to check it out. I'm sure she's gonna have some good ass swatches, comparisons, and I can't wait to see how all of these is gonna look on her. And like always, don't forget to let me know in the comment section down below, what do you think about this holiday collection? Do you like it? You don't like it? Let me know, and make sure that before you leave, you follow me so you can stay with me forever. And I love you to the moon and back. Mwah! See you on the next one.